West. Welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversations. I need everybody to hit that like on your way in. It's like taking your chucks off at the front door. Show a little bit of respect. Tilt your brim to the right side or your AC Doocy to the left. It don't matter. Hit that like button. We about to run this content. Hey, no. Go over there. Go. I got my son in here, the dog, Levi. Shout out to the tribe of Levi's. You know what I'm saying? Beaky Mac say, Duse M's the dime. Salute to the Damu Kiwe team. Hashtag ETE. Hashtag ETD. Flame on, man. Flame on for sure, man. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and make sure that I put this, hey, Levi, sit your ass down somewhere before you hit that thing. If y'all on Instagram, y'all can go to YouTube or Twitch to watch the whole content. YouTube or Twitch at Active Chucks. That's at Active Chucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pin that for y'all, so y'all should be able to put that up. We got the canteen. Ghost of Bandera says salute. Welcome to the Damu and Kiwe Conversations. Please hit that like button and share. Please do that. Tartan Mystic at home with the strong Wi-Fi signal after a few mites in the camper up in the hills getting spooked out. Looking forward to tapping in with you all. Salute across Lee Pine in Ireland. Salute to Ireland. Across Lee Pine. Mike B, salute. Whoop, he said Active Chucks, Tartan Mystic, Binky Mac, Ghost Bandera, salute, man. All my good people's up in here. Jeffrey Griffin's up in here. Salute to the chat on deck for the Damu and Kiwe Conversations. And Duse M's the dime. Hashtag free Big U. Hashtag the Kiwe Pop Star. Hashtag Diamond Blue. Hashtag the Hit Squad Dime. Jerry Griffin said, Mike B, what up, brother? I tried to hit that like button twice, y'all. Yeah, they only gonna let you hit it once, but we appreciate the effort. Lou from the Lou. Salute, Damu Kiwe, Dukes, Mike B, Tartan, Jerry, Ghost Bandera, Binky, salute, Active Chucks. Was watching this FBI show on YouTube called No Jumper. Got this white and black cop named Adam 22 and Whack 100. Oh, that's nasty work. Kid the Barbers, salute Damu Kiwe Conversation. Duse M, salute, man. Salute to you, Kid the Barber. Is we on the big screen today? I'm just saying. We gonna put the show on and we gonna be on a Twist by Meek says salute Duse M's the mother die with the king, heart, strong, prayer hands. I don't know what the other emoji mean. My bad. I'm kind of slow. Kid, Quads only 216. What's up, y'all? Tartan Mystic, salute. Jerry, salute. Mike B, salute. Luke for the Luke. Quads only in the building. What's up? Quads only 216. Salute to my good peoples, dog. You know what I'm saying? Bossolini, tilted. You know what I'm saying? Kid the motherfucking Barber. Everyone grab a plate, man. Everybody grab a plate. C-Mac, 55th Street. Mike B, Lou from the Lou. Lou, facts, I'm about to get on this grill. Y'all all eating. They looking. Hashtag ETE. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tap that like button. C-Mac, 55th Street. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Duse M's the time. And gang, salute, man. Our peoples is up in here. P. Jones, salute. Sepulveda already in here. I didn't see Sepulveda, man. My bad, P. You already know what it is. Some more of it, man. Some more of it. Slimeball TV up in here with his looking ass. Hit that like button if you're just coming in. Always on the big screen in the shop. You already know. You already know. Go see Matt. Quads up. Two P's Jones, you already know what it do. Stacy Taggart is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Stacy Taggart, hey there, Deuce. How you doing today, love? Oh, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm around loved ones. Where's the poll today? Hey, you know what? Respectful check. We got to get into the poll. So today's content is Charleston White dropped some real game to 4 Xtras, but it's still fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I want y'all to walk in my church for just a minute, right? You know what I'm saying? And after you do that, we gonna talk about Charleston White and my disdain for him, Cali Creek. Salute, what up? To the G homie, we on YouTube. Pull up, you know what I'm saying? Oh shoot, I don't got another thing. I gotta go to Active Chucks on YouTube. When I go to Active Chucks, it'll allow me to make the poll. We need y'all active in the chat like I'm active in these chucks. You know what I'm saying? So the poll today is let me put the poll up in this joint, this funky joint. You know what I'm saying? So the poll today is gonna be biggest sellout in entertainment. So we want the biggest sellout in entertainment is, so I already know how this finna go, right? Biggest sellout in entertainment is, boom, we gonna go Charleston White. Oh, this gonna be hard. I want to see how y'all really feeling. CS2 badges. All right. Reggie Wright Jr. Reggie Wright Jr. Snoopy Radass. Snoopy Radass. I think that's all they're gonna allow me to do is those names. Yeah, that's it. So y'all got a good what you call it, the biggest sellouts. We all know the Crip cop don't even count as a sellout. He ain't he ain't a part of no community. You know what I'm saying? To be selling out, he just that's why everybody knew him being a cop was his life aspiration. That's the way he could get back at all of those who made fun of him and laughed at him all his life. You know what I'm saying? Megan Davis, what up? Salute, salute. You know what I'm saying? He definitely dropped some game, but he's still a rat. I don't give a fuck. Hey, listen, kid, the barber, I'm just saying. Me and you see things eye to eye. I remember one time on Clubhouse, we had already been having back and forth with CS2 back, and then it came up to the point. Sepulveda the Prince is in the building. Salute to the P, man. But I was flaming up. Meatball 100. They blocked me from the live. I could see that happening. Like, I mean, that's a natural result of living life, standing on business. He's going to block you, report you, all kind of shit. That's what they kind of do. But yeah, CS2 back was on there, and he had told the essay that he wouldn't sign no Southsiders. And people were like, oh, that's racist and all that. But he was right. Like, why would you put, that they extort their own people? That's kind of like their thing, right? The Serenos, the Southsiders, right? Not all Mexicans do that. We're talking about the Southsiders in Los Angeles or Southern California. Sereno Threat, we're the bad guys. Hey, look, Holmes, we're going to protect you, but you got to pay us 1/3 taxes. You got any on the streets to serve in your hood, you got to pay us, right? On top of that, if you go to jail and any of you ever hit and fill your ass or swallow some balloons with drugs and tobacco or alcohol, the Mexican mafia need they cut. They ruling with an iron fist. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why Whack 100, understanding that dynamic, would say, I'm not finna sign no Southsider and have them in my business. Especially the way that he did Blueface. You heard they said, Blueface, you Whack got you on a 360 deal? He said, I don't know what kind of deal I signed. You gotta ask Whack. So imagine him doing and bamboozling a Southsider like that. They peoples is gonna have an issue with that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good, kid. The Barber, Stacy Tiger, Ghost. I'm with you on this one. You know what I'm saying? It's laughing facts, Tartan. You know what I'm saying? Happy Sunday, beautiful. Ghost, salute, bro. Twist by Meeks. Our people is up in this chat. Hit that like button, though. We gonna get into it, though. We ain't gonna take all day. Mike B says, salute, bro. Let me see how many likes we got, because if we got the likes already, you know what I'm saying? If the likes is liking, then I might go ahead and just start the thing. We ain't waiting on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sky Blue. You ain't finna be doing all that. Yeah, the likes ain't liking. Y'all ain't we ain't even got half the likes that's other people up in here, man. Get them likes started. We can sit up in here. Matter of fact, the good thing about landing in a Scottish jail is every woman for herself gives you a fighting chance. Yo, keep your shit 100. Jimbo, yes, sir. Megan Davis, congratulations, kid. The Barber twins are beautiful. Oh, he got twins. Hey, well, congratulations to my brother, man. Kid, the Barber. I didn't know that you had twins. Twins running my family on both sides. Y'all seen Shayna and Dana on my mama's side. They're twins. Then my sister Trina ended up having twins. One of them ended up passing, Brianna and Brittany. Brianna's still alive, Brittany passed. And then you got on my dad's side of the family, he got Brian and Brandy. So listen, man, that's a blessing on top of a blessing, man. Get active, y'all. Mike B, peace and blessings, King. Happy Sunday. Hell no, Lou, I'm talking about cuts. I'm not having no more kids. I got 12. I don't need no more. Damn, that nigga talking about he got we think you was talking about you just had twins. We congratulate you. All along, you talking about how many cuts you still got to do. You know what I'm saying? Now they up here slandering you. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this. Everybody on official Tiny Draws. Cadillac Dime, what up? Salute Mighty Firehouse, California. Creek Cree, salute. Official Stack City, Sco. What up, Stack City? New York is in the building. Tanner Ferguson, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Tay, what up? Bossalini 5, Jay Chandre. Shout out to everybody that's on IG, man. I hope y'all already migrate over to YouTube or Twitch. Hit like and get active in the chat. Let's share thoughts and ideas while it's still kind of legal, right? Why it's still kind of legal, because they're trying to make it to where it won't be. You know, your brain is a dangerous thing to waste. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this content. So we're gonna go ahead and go to so let's get into this dude and why he's such a despicable piece of shit, right? And I don't care if he gave some game. We gonna take the game. I run a class on what he was talking about, and me and Big U was working on that before he went to jail. But I still wanted to bring it up just because you got to call a ball and a strike, man. And hopefully, for Xtras did hear that. And I don't care who the messenger is. It was the message. You know what I'm saying? Non-conforming definitely comes with health risks and annihilation of privacy. Oh, yeah, man, that's definitely. I don't even think that's a question. That's kind of like what we up under over here, been up under over here in the United States.
Goddamn right. You goddamn right.
Listen to this.
Oh man, no, sitting here talking to these people, telling about when I raped this one girl one time. Bitch come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We work together. She was allowed to me. She let me. She let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it. That's what I told him. I did the right thing. I verbally abuse women. And I'm mentally abusive. And I do some psychological abuse. It all wants what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooped and they pussy too. So I'll advocate rape too for some people. Goddamn right.
Salute, rest in peace. Stand for the team.
Oh man, nothing. Sitting here talking to these people, telling about when I raped this one girl one time. Bitch come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We work together. She was allowed to me. She let me. She let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it. That's what I told him. I did the right thing.
Y'all hearing this?
I verbally abuse women. And I'm mentally abusive. And I do some psychological abuse. It all wants what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooped and they pussy too. So I'll advocate rape too for some people. Goddamn right.
Advocate rape.
You goddamn right.
Verbally and psychologically.
Oh man, nothing. Sitting here talking to these people, telling about when I raped this one girl one time. Bitch come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We work together. She was allowed to me. She let me. She let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it. That's what I told him. I did the right thing. I verbally abuse women. And I'm mentally abusive. And I do some psychological abuse. It all wants what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooped and they pussy too. So I'll advocate rape too for some people. Goddamn right.
So there you go. Charleston White in rare form. This is the guy that everybody overlooks all the foul shit he does and did and speaks on and say, but he said some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Norma Townsend just left her a message. Peace out. All right. Was hitting countless comments, threads about White's predator character. Got me shadowed again. Norma Townsend, bomb. Facts, Andre. That motherfucker needs to be on the list. Yeah. Just got from cooking lamb chops and streaming, or is that steaming crabs, for my son and his friends from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I love it. So they are getting ready for me to fry the fish tonight for them and grit. Stacey Taggart always cooking. She thinks she really can cook. He's still on the tube, live and active, getting paid. No ban, no cancel. Can we say COINTELPRO? Tell him again, Lou from the Lou. Beautiful lady, salute, salute. This is what I'm talking about. Scandalous then lost 2 of his pages for less. Smoked out then lost pages for less. But I guess they got some kind of privileges, or I guess their agenda commiserates with the agenda on YouTube. There's definitely a problem with YouTube and an agenda that's being pushed in media, because today social media is the new media. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna go there, right? And then we gonna go ahead and go here. See, so not only is he a rapist, see, this is the scum of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Worse than CS2 back, maybe, possibly. They neck and neck. I don't think you can get this poll wrong. Let's get to that.
Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him and listened in
the gun out the backseat of the car.
16-year-old Charleston White took the stand and testified against his friend, Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him and listened intently.
He pulled the hammer back on the gun.
And then what happened?
He fired.
The lights up.
Doolittle is accused of gunning down 34-year-old Michael Levy of Irving. Levy attempted to stop Doolittle, White, and 2 other teenagers accused of shoplifting 3 sports jackets and a baseball cap from an Arlington mall in September of 1991. Witnesses say Levy pounded on their windshield until the teens threw the jackets out the car window. Then Doolittle supposedly shot him in the back as Levy walked away. White repeated the conversation he says he had with Doolittle after the shooting.
I said, look, you shot him.
What did he do?
Started laughing.
Levy had been married only 4 days when he was shot.
But I always had my dreams of my Prince Charming. And I found him. And it's hard to believe, but I did. And I believe in fairy tales because he made my dreams come true.
Bishop Scares, salute.
And they took that away.
White will be testifying against all 3 of his buddies in exchange for a maximum sentence of 12 years. A juvenile judge reduced the charge from capital murder to murder against Doolittle, so the teenager faces from 5 years to life in prison if he's found guilty.
Hold on. That was him.
Getting to be a part of a patient's 24.
That's y'all leader. Weak. As soon as it come time to stand up against those people, after he handed old boy the gun, he handed that little nigga the gun. As soon as it's time for him to stand up against those police, he folded like a lawn chair. I thought he said all that was talk. It was just internet talk. He wasn't really a snitch or a rapist. He's just playing a character. But now I see him on the stand snitching, so I know he raped that girl. Listen, man, he's a rapist. He's a rat, and he hates any kind of unity amongst blacks. So the Crips and Bloods, the GDs, any successful black man or any successful unification of people that look like us, he's against that. You're going to find out a lot of broken slaves, just like him, house niggas, gatekeepers. They hate people from our community. They hate that we think that we can unify and can't be stopped. That too black, too strong. They hate that. You know what I'm saying? Norman Townsend, red light, green light. But he said that he isn't snitching. He's just telling the truth. So what's the difference in telling the truth and snitching from his point of view? Because Charleston White is so ignorant to be a man. Yeah, he's ignorant as a mug. He flat out, he can say what he want to say. You can't explain that. He didn't just tell on one of his co-defendants. He told on 3. And he testified against all 3 to secure him a deal for 12 years mandatory minimum. The most he would do would be 12 years. Lou is so insidious and traceable through antiquity. The less questioning minds will shit themselves when they learn the agendas and propaganda they help usher in. Hey, that's a fact. Shout out to Tartan Mystic. Kingdom, you notice when a fool stay on the stand, they definitely got multiple situations they trying to get out of. Yeah. I been peeped that shit, dudes. Yeah, Jai G, salute. I see you up in the chat. Georgia boy, salute. Mike. King Buck Wild's in here. F the Union. My boy King Buck Wild rapping in the chat. Ghost of Bandera. You know what I'm saying? Tartan. The manipulations run so deep in that barbaric culture once they learn how to walk and talk. Jai G, salute. Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That poll was a close one, but I think a whack CA2 leads C-Dub by arrest. Possibly. Same to you, BBL. Steffi Weffy, salute. Hit that like button if you just came in. Mo Hill, Deuce in the chat. Bird's in the building. What up, Bird? You know what I'm saying? My boy Jai G in here. Bird up in here. Norma Townsend. Okay, I see y'all. Let me see what y'all talking about. Dun Dilly. Why do Sims turn the fade down with S-Man and MDC? Listen, man. S-Man ain't never called me out for no fade. He was too light in the ass at the time. I was knocking big niggas out for about 5 years when I met him. So, yeah, he was, but me and him never got into it. Ever. Sherm, Deuce, chat, the fam, salute. She is mad. He just snitched recently on 4 Trade Gangsta Crip for pistol whipping him. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Steffi motherfucking Westy. Lou from Lou. You know what I'm saying? Lou, it'll take 10 lifetimes to dig through all the layers. Your bang on is so deep, and the worst is how they use us all against each other and being distracted from our mutual enemies. Oh my God. See, now I don't have to cook when you got Tartan Mystic and Lou from Lou up in the chat doing it like that. It's Photo Up TV. Salute microphone check shit. You know what I'm saying? Marty Jones, salute. What up with you? You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. The show lines was deep. You was scared as fuck. Scared of who? That's why C. White and CS2 Badges did that interview together to see which one is a bigger piece of shit. Monique, hey, love one. You know what I'm saying? Go. So we going to hit that like button. If you come in, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. So I'm just want to really put a mirror before the guy that you guys admire, you guys love, that anybody who comes appearing to be strong, physically, mentally, financially, up out of the bones in the what they called it in the Bible. I think that was it. That wasn't in Genesis. I think it was, damn, I can't remember what passage it was. But the dry bones in the valley of death. You know what I'm saying? Now, bones mean you have no covering, vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And that meat helps hold those bones in place so that men can reach their highest point, stand upright to meet their full potential. These dry bones in a valley of death, right? When you see the flesh and a man starting to stand up upright, whether it was Nipsey Hussle, whether it was Tupac, whether it was Duse M, no matter who it is, these types of piece of shit always attack you. Big U always attack you if they see that you're trying to do something positive amongst the community. Malcolm and Martin Luther King had 2 different ideologies. One was a turn the other cheek, Christianity, but he advocated on behalf of his people and had a different method and tactic at approaching the enemy. Malcolm was by any means necessary. We not doing that. We gonna give y'all some good and some bad. Total different approaches, but even came together and met up together to talk about the enemy, to talk about what they have in common, right? Well, how come if Charleston White, CS2 back, Reggie Wrong Jr., who else we had on that damn poll, or Snoopy Radass care so much about the community, why do they feel the need to undermine the credibility of everybody else who we see doing these positive deeds within their community, who we see working with these kids, backpack giveaways, pet ranch to end qualified immunity and hold bad police accountable? Why don't we ever see them doing the so-called best, what they believe is the best interest of our people? Why do we see them undermine, attack, and try to discredit anybody who comes out? You want to know why? Because they don't got our best interest. It sound good, and a lot of people hear that it sound good, and they go off. Professor X, Linus Lounge, salute to you. Chat, peace to you all. Hey, man, we really appreciate that, Professor X. So, something can sound good, but we don't go by lip service alone. You know what I'm saying? We want to see some deeds and actions. We didn't seen enough Al Sharptons. You know what I'm saying? Kind of find out he was an informant through the civil rights movement. He was backstabbing Malcolm, Martin, Fred Hampton, and anybody else. We didn't seen enough for the Jesse Jacksons. I walked with Dr. Martin Luther King. Nigga did that for 4 years. I'm running for president. And our motherfucking grandparents and parents is supporting these pieces of shit, not being able to differentiate because they go by lip service. Kind men. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen Charleston White doing nothing positive with no kids, but he's from Texas. So you get some support from Texas. If he was from California, I would be ashamed to tell people I was from Los Angeles, to tell people I was an Angelino, born and raised in Los Angeles for 40-some years. I would be ashamed that was a product of the people of my culture, of my land, of my region, of my section. That's embarrassing. The same with CS2 back, Snoopy rat ass, and pork butt. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what the people talk about. We finna get into the content. We got the content. Sepulveda, man, this shit been like this since the breakup of the tribe of Judah. Sepulveda, preach. But the crazy thing is, the tribe of Judah is coming back. We're reunifying. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm tribe of Judah and the tribe of Levi. You know what I'm saying? You know. So we definitely coming back together like butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? They took by any means the opposite way. Their only means is a selfish. Damn. Hey, listen, man. Lou, the problem is the two-faced Judases, who are the highest community members, but in dark rooms having secret meetings, planning the destruction of people for selfish gain of others. Yeah, they gonna lock you up. You see CS2 trying to get 4 Extra locked up. You see the movement he running about his homie Face. Now, I don't know about his homie Face. You got to put me up on it. The best interest is not their people or not the people. It's the dollar bill. That's all they in for. In it for. They must not. That's all it took for them to sell out. Judas sold out for what? 3 pieces of silver or something like that. 6 pieces of silver. Zebo, you talk on here? Him and Jesse Duse. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King was surrounded by traitors. That's a fact. We don't care, just like I am. I want y'all to just look back. And I'm not Martin Luther King and I'm not Malcolm X. I'm a little bit more radical than Malcolm X, to keep it a buck. We just can't talk about it on here. You know what I did? But I was looking back. I was talking to Scandalous Los Angeles, and I was looking back and at all of the people who was up under me that on YouTube. People who were saying that they were standing with the resistance. People who were saying that they and wanted to expose WAC 100. The same ones that we see over there with WAC 100 right now. The same ones who said they knew for a fact that WAC was a rat. Yeah, they gonna play possum. They gonna set them up under you. And ultimately, they're gonna eliminate you by one way or the other. When I say one way or the other, I'm talking about by getting you incarcerated, to stop your movement, to stop your resources, to stop your motion, or they're going to eliminate you by knocking you down. And it's always going to be somebody right up under you that sell you out. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. And they met with the Rothschilds. You know who they are. Pure demons, Deuce, for sure. And I know that they gonna knock me down, but that's okay. I gotta die anyway. The Crips tried, the essays tried, right? The police tried. I'm still here. So I'm on borrowed time. I don't know about you, bitch ass niggas, but death is just something that I've come to understand we all gotta face. So if I gotta face it, for standing on what I believe in, for aspiring for independence, true independence, desiring justice, equality, and freedom, so be it. As long as one of y'all, as soon as y'all see me fall, pick up the flag, Active Chucks, Damu Kiwe Conversation, and keep pushing the message. You can knock me down, but you can't kill the message. And push it for the next 500 years, 5,000 years, however long it takes until we got no more oppression from a government, till we're not being extorted by taxes by our government, to where we're not being used as mule for the cheap labor and in prison as on a taxpayer's dollar to keep and knock down the head of the household so our children are running around like chickens with their head cut off. I'm just getting started though. T-Mac, Damu and Kiwe Conversation is the realest, and still keeping our chucks active for sure. For real though, go get high, laugh out loud. Sepulveda, we banging on East Side. Facts. Monique, the other ultra enemies, the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, so many of their agendas still being rolled out. They already here. They ain't being rolled out no more. I'm sorry, Tart Mystic. They been here. All of the biggest conspiracies, world wars, everything already engineered and were profited by those names that y'all said and others. Exploiting the populations, destroying governments, undermining governments and their independence. You know what I'm saying? That's what's been going on. That's what's still going on. He trying to say he harmed someone else with a firework. Oh, wow. Whack a police rat. rat. Hey, Levi, get your butt over here. Now, over here acting like a baby. Siéntate. But was stabbing them in the back the whole time because they were jealous. So they went against the law of the community to help, not harm. Always give back to your community so they can move forward, man. Listen, I'm with you, Stacey Taggart. Yes, Sepulveda Jaji, man, the good peoples is in here. Good people. And Christ was the first to get backdoored. They definitely backdoored Christ. 2025, get your fire key. Right. In Baltimore, Maryland, Mosby, the top prosecutor started charging crooked police, and they found a way to lock her up to get her out of office. But now it's been overturned. They just wanted to get her out. Kingdom, thanks for the knowledge. Mike B. Wack putting it out there that when 4 Xtras blew his fingers off, he also blew half of his homie's face off too. Nobody having came out and said they got injured also, but he's trying to get them arrested. Oh, that sounds like him. That's pretty congruent with his previous behavior and involving himself in another investigation that hasn't even started yet. In fact, let's get investigations started on 4 Xtras. Pretty much sounds like CS2 badges. Stand on it media. Facts. Salute. What tempted murder? Tard Mystic, Deuce, your persistence has put a battery in a couple of other CC's backs, and they're less afraid to talk about CS2 back. Yeah, I can believe that. You know what I'm saying? You know, if they was a cow, I'd rather die like a man than live like a coward than to get a whoop in heaven in his hours. Black power. It's what we scream. Yeah. That's why Demon Time Exotic was crying the other day. I told him he got Stockholm Syndrome. Stand on It Media is in the building. My brother, hey, but we going to get to Stand on It Media right now. Y'all hang around. I just want to introduce y'all to C-Dub. I want y'all to know how a house nigga look, a broken slave, mentally broken slave. You know what I'm saying? So, we gonna have to let's show y'all. So we showed y'all how he was raping women, right? Look at this weirdo. This is who y'all like. A lot of these people identify with. let me introduce y'all to the dude that they identify with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't like supporting Duse M, the Damu Kiwe Conversations. I guess we two what they say monsters. They're monsters. They're animals. But y'all tolerate this.
All Crips and Bloods must die. May they all die like King Von. I bet you won't come to Texas. I bet won't none of you bitch ass niggas. That's all I'm saying. I bet you won't come to Texas. I bet won't none of you bitch ass niggas. That's all I'm saying. I bet you won't come to Texas, nigga. I'm a celebrity now. I bet won't none of you bitch ass niggas. Fuck the Crips, cowards running pack. Fuck the Bloods. Fuck Nipsey Hussle. Fuck Tupac. That's all I'm saying. Fuck Biggie. Nigga, I been said fuck Jay Prince. Yeah, fuck Mob Tie. Them niggas came down here tried to take some money. Said I got clipped like them. They said I got spawned like
Shout out to folks, Blackstone. Shout out my Mo.
I got spawned like Bond. They said I got shot like Pac. Fuck Pimp C. Fuck Pop Smoke. Who else? Blonde hair bitch look good. Nigga, but fuck them. Now what y'all gonna do? I bet you won't come to Texas. Banana clip long as a nigga's body torso. I bet you won't come to Texas. I bet won't none of you bitch ass niggas. That's all I'm saying. Banana clip long as a nigga's body I bet you won't come to Texas. I bet won't none of you bitch ass niggas. I bet you won't come. That's all I'm saying. Banana clip long as a nigga come to Texas torso. I bet won't none of you bitch ass niggas. I'm gonna make sure Eric Holder eat good in jail, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga, like y'all took
Thank you, stand on the media.
Eric Holder, nigga. Eric Holder. Kick Nipsey Hussle in the head. Eric Holder. Kick Nipsey Hussle in the head. Yeah, nigga. But fuck him. Kick that bitch in the head. What y'all gonna do? Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nigga shot the chick time. Eric Holder. Kick Nipsey Hussle in the head. Eric Holder. Kick Nipsey Hussle in the head. Boy, that's a whole lot of bullets.
So that's the type of people they like to support. More black on black. As soon as how dare a nigga like Duse M and Yael and the Damu Kiwe Conversation dare think that they strong enough to stand up against an Adam 22, to stand up against Vlad TV, to stand up against Jimmy Iovine, to stand up against Bob Weiss, stand up against Alan Grumblock. See, these are the ones that are controlling and exploiting our culture. How dare us speak out against them? How dare us speak out against not being able to have our own banks, not being able to have our own education system, our own land? How dare us? You see what happened in Black Wall Street, right? How dare y'all? We got a super chat. Let me read this super chat real quick. Rob Vernat, 1999. I'm relatively new to your content, but I feel your message. Any person that can deal with WAC or CW deserves whatever comes their way. Respect and love from New York, Haiti. Keep pushing. Shout out to NY. But Haiti, you talking about born revolutionaries? The rebellious nature in the Haiti people? You see how they torched them for fighting and defeating the Spaniards and declaring their independence in this Western Hemisphere. They charged them reparations that they paid till today. Embargoes, all kind of other stuff. Make them an outlier because they are a symbol of resilience, a symbol of resistance. Salute to all the Haiti, all of those that stand for and stand independent. I don't care how broke y'all is, how poor y'all is. We can figure that part out as long as we got our independence. Nasty work. Appreciate that 1999 super chat for Rob Vernick. Man, we really appreciate that. Everything donated to the Damu Kiwe Conversation is appreciated. Kingdom, those are not men. Kingdom, salute. So y'all hear them, fuck death to the Bloods, death to the Crips, Tookie Williams and Raymond Washington, death to all of them. Fuck Nipsey Hussle, fuck Tupac and Biggie, fuck all them, fuck Jay Prince, right? Just preach more of the same. I know he learned that from his hoe ass mama. See, you get these broken slaves mentally, and they're females, which is the first teacher of our children. The Elijah Muhammad taught the Nation of Islam that the 85% of the teachings of the nation went to the women because they were the first teachers of our nation. They are the mother of our nation, the moon. So what happens when they're psychologically imbalanced? A chemical imbalance psychologically. What happens when their mind's been broken with white supremacy? When their standards are that of beauty or that of white supremacy? European characteristics. They bleach their skin. They straighten their hair. They put contacts in their eyes and they worship the image of the beast, right? The same beast, Mystery Babylon in the book of Revelation, that broke them and their ancestors psychologically centuries ago. But they all, niggas ain't shit. You niggas ain't shit but dog, liking us to animals. What happens when they start instilling that into their sons? You get bitch-made ass niggas like Charleston White. That's where it comes from. He bitch-made ass niggas. And salute to all of the queens, single moms who play the cards that they were dealt, fucked up situations, not only from their family, but even when they get with a man and he abandons them and the child, he doesn't assist them and make sure that he's protecting them, that make them feel less and undervalued. Salute to those queens that's able to still raise black children to be successful in the wilderness and hills and wilderness in North America, South America, the Caribbean, Central America. Salute to those queens. But we talking about those that instill that on them, who only focus on a man's value is what he can provide for her financially. See, a woman like that would never be able to truly love anyone else because they don't even love themselves. If I could buy you, any nigga could buy you. So your value is zip. You're like a hired gun. You know what I'm saying? Your loyalties is only to the almighty dollar. Money is the root of all evil. But I guess Charleston White learned that hate for strong black men from his whole ass mama. That's what she instilled in him. Ain't it some Crips and Bloods down there? Matter of fact, I've been hearing you say cuz a lot lately too. Oh, he was claiming he was a Crip when he came to LA with Street TV. I'm gonna see if I can find that for y'all. He was on some Black Power time saying he was a Crip. You know what I'm saying? And guess who brought him out here? Melvin Farmer, OG Skull, Trade Gangster. And he had a whole different energy. Brought him out here for the Nipsey Hussle funeral. And he came over here, peeped what it was with his own agenda, and went back down there and verbally attacked our whole culture based on his limited experience with whatever he observed. The No Cap Network, you heard? Salute to the No Cap Network. Hey, look, if y'all haven't already done it, go subscribe to the No Cap Network. Dope ass new YouTube channel. Go subscribe. Hashtag ETE. Salute to the No Cap podcast. I never watched that fool. He a cum bucket. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? LA shot caller. Facts. The fuck he talking about? Yeah, man, it's nasty work, man. So let me get to this real quick, right? We gonna run through this content like we run through this content. I think this is it. Shout out to my boy, Stand On It Media. He got the content. Stand On It Media got the content. I need y'all active in the chat because the chat's where it's at. Active in the chat because the chat's where it's at. Let's get to it, man.
So yeah, Charleston White get up this morning and say, you know what, man, I'm gonna drop some advice out here for 4 extras. I'm gonna throw it out here for him, man. See if he gonna catch it. I was listening to what he was saying a little bit half-assed because I was doing shit. And I wanted to go live and react to it, so I didn't fully like lock in on it. So to go live and react to it, so I didn't fully like lock in on it. So let's listen to this again, and let's see, man, if he really giving them some gems, if it's him setting them up for a trap. The first time the little bit that I did hear, I thought it was him. He was really being genuine and giving them some game, trying to stick it to Adam. Like there's always a method to his madness, but I think it was to stick it to Adam.
I haven't seen the
but I
picture.
could be wrong. That's why
I'm
happy to listen to it again and react to it in real time and see if this is. But it sounded like some sound game to me. To 4 extras, man. Let's get to it. Oh no. Wrong one. There you go.
Right.
Charleston White in the building.
Because he's working with them people.
Don't try to get bigger than the program. Brand yourself, then brand the program. Say it again. You're doing a great job branding yourself, nigga. But you branding yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's
no jumper. So no jumper gets the brand.
We should do a live on that.
4 extra. You are no longer 4 extra Vernon Avenue Crip. You are 4 extra missing fingers Vernon Avenue Crip. This is something way more better, nigga. You done been injured and the world is talking about it. You done generated money for people for damn near a week. Platforms have eaten and still eating off your name. Mr. Vernon Crip, you ain't wrong for saying I want $50,000. You need $50,000 up front. And
can y'all hit that like button like y'all like some, man? To the people that's in here watching, man, please, man, can you hit that like button for me so we can get a little deeper in that algorithm, man? I don't ask for too much. I really don't, man. Just show love, show support, be respectful, and hit that like button, man. Let's get to it.
You ought to even go sit back on no jumper. Or you can go sit back on no jumper. You want $50,000 with a monthly residual. A monthly residual. A monthly residual, meaning you get somewhat of a stipend or a salary anywhere.
Yeah, we see it.
You need $50,000 up front to cover these medical bills. This is kind of put you back in somewhat of a right standing. Why you sweating? Nigga, it's summertime. In July, I got on a black shirt, a black hat, and britches. You ask me why I'm sweating in the summer. Outside. What is wrong
Facts. Kid the barber.
Are you that into a nigga? You like, man, why he sweating like that? It's summer, nigga.
Felix says BPV
you ain't know that.
is a rat.
You in the house playing video games on that computer. You ain't been outside no summers. Come on now. So back to 4X. Nigga distracting class, 4X. Nigga, I'm starting to like you. You know why? I hate gang banging niggas that's stupid. But boy, a gang-related nigga that's caught into the gang-related shit, I come over here and fuck with the gang-related side of your brain. That's why I'm into Earmus. Earmus was a gang-related nigga.
Buster.
Nip and Thundercat was a gang-banging nigga. So I'm gang-related. G-A-M-E, not G-A-N-G. So gang-related, not gang-related. I see you got some game about you, boy. And you know one thing I like about you? You always you. I've been sitting back watching you, nigga, because I don't like you. I don't like nothing about a nigga who like to fight, keep going in and out of jail, got to call the bitch when he get in there, like you like to say. Nigga, that mean people got to put money on your books. Nigga got to come pick you up when you get out of jail. You a burden and you a liability. For some kind of way, nigga, you done put yourself in a position to eat, and you can eat good if you listen to me. I ain't trying to hate on you, nigga. I'm gonna go pass the ball to you and get on out your way and say something mean to you about you later on down the road. But right now, I'm dropping game, dropping it down on the
Yeah, I just seen some shit on that. We on that
YouTube channel.
Remind me next week.
Your YouTube go help you with the residuals. If you go back to no 22 jumper, you got to have some upfront payment, my nigga. He ain't broke. He just filed for bankruptcy so he can play broke around y'all. He half-ass scared of y'all. See, this is what Adam No Jumper 22 done went and done. He done went and got a bunch of piranhas as pets. And he feed these piranhas. Now, when he stick his hand in that water, these piranhas don't know what he ain't bite anything. He got pets as piranhas. So one day they go bite him. I'm telling you, nigga, you ain't gotta bite him. You put a value on your work. I've been watching everybody go up there. From Whack 100, Whack haven't even broke away and got his own to bring his people on. He have to go up under Adam's ass or come over to the clubhouse. Whack don't have no platform where a nigga can springboard on and get in. You can be that nigga. Ain't too many niggas gonna come try to fuck with you. And you know what, nigga? You seem like an honest, mean nigga. You seem like type of nigga don't steal. I ain't gonna tell no lie. You seem like an honest bully. You seem like an honest bully. Get your YouTube channel, nigga. And sit right there and set it up yourself. Don't let nobody set it up for you. You sit right there and set it up yourself. From your YouTube channel. Go blue check your Instagram. Start monetizing that. Get one of them little Crip holes out the set to take everything you done ever done online and put it on the hard drive. Because you don't own the content, nigga, but it's your intellectual property. Every motherfucking thing you done never said online, my nigga. And you see that
motherfucker network.
No, real. Take your voice off the back, cuz. Trademark it. Boom. Hold on, I ain't feeling good. You hear me out now? Take your voice, nigga. If you give you some game, ain't nobody done yet. Take your voice. Since Adam them is taking your voice and putting it in airwaves. Sponsorships. Boy, they making money off that retarded voice of yours, nigga. Come back up. Amped up, hyped up, like you on drugs, full of cocaine. Come to find out, you don't even do drugs. Oh, I said, what? This nigga don't do drugs. Oh, he don't drink. Man, we might got us a diamond in the rough. If them California niggas don't hate on him. So take your voice. I went and done some research on you just so I can give you this game, because didn't nobody give me the game. Take every video of yours, whether it's on Facebook, Adam No Jump or nothing. You take that voice of yours and you bring it to BMI or ASCAP, and you submit your voice as if it's a live performance, and you start getting paid for all them streams on YouTube and over there. That's what I did. So when they start putting your voice on TikTok, they pay you for the voiceover, for extra. They voice over you for extra, and ain't nobody giving you the game. Adam ain't giving.
Of course, they not giving them the game. Let me show y'all something. And Big U, my witness, shout out F the Union, but shout out to my bro, Tiny Draw. Shout out to Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Shout out to Yael. Shout out to everybody who does content with Duse M, right? Because I've been lacing them up. Shout out to official critically acclaimed. We gonna stop sharing this real quick. Hit that like button. So the game, we gonna get right back to that because he giving some real game. The game he giving is game that I've been told y'all about, right? The game that I got a curriculum on my channel that y'all on right now. Y'all don't want no game. Y'all niggas is content where y'all at. Y'all even gave up the laws. Y'all gave up the constitutional rights that our people sacrifice for staying stagnant. Like, if thou give it, thou can take it away. So they can't take away those rights. They're not taking away those rights. So let me show y'all this real quick, man. We're gonna go ahead and go here real quick. Show y'all some real game. Charleston White acting like him, he definitely giving them the game. You know what I'm saying? And we live right now. But if you apply to the student of life, you'll get the curriculum to do every step by step. Duse M's copyrights, wins and losses. Duse M's the importance of registering intellectual property, video 2, right? Duse M's the importance of registering intellectual property, video 2. Boom, video 1. Duse M's Black Box Monies, registering works, PRO. That's performance rights organizations. ASCAP or BMI. Duse M, the importance of mechanical licensing and digital embedding. Sound exchange, DMCA takedown, demand for payment, and a rapport with counsel. Duse M's copyright wins and losses. I got this whole thing. And if you do subscribe to the Student of Life curriculum, oh, y'all couldn't even see it. My bad. Let me show y'all. I got to go back over it all again. My bad. Membership. So here we go right here. Thanks for active support. Duse M to important to registering intellectual property. Duse M to important to registering intellectual property, video 1. Duse M Black Box Monies, registering works. And with PRO, Duse M's the importance of mechanical licensing and digital embedding. Sound exchange, DMCA takedown, demand for payment, rapport with counsel, and Duse M's copyright. That's members only. Those who subscribe to the Student of Life program on this channel, y'all watching this on Instagram. If y'all want that game, you don't have to get it from a piece of shit like him. He's telling 4 Extra that, and I'm quite sure he got his own reasoning behind why he's doing that. Adam wants to keep them stuck and throw them away when he done. That's what he do. And as long as you got clout chasing niggas that come from nothing, that look at him as the only way out or only chance of a way out, then they're not gonna value themselves. What 4 Extra did was properly evaluate his influence, the influence of his culture, the influence he has on his culture, the influence in his gang subculture, and he's sticking to it. You know what I'm saying? Sticking to it. If you don't value yourself, how you gonna expect others to value? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 4 Extra, man. I know Charleston White's a piece of shit. Y'all don't know how much I dislike his characteristics, what he symbolizes, what he stands for, and the fact that he's still breathing. I dislike that fact. You understand what I'm saying? I don't believe pieces of shit like him should have such luxuries. You know what I'm saying? Let alone to still be popping it. But he dropped some real game, bro. When he's saying you backing away from Adam 22 and refusing to go up there unless he got 50,000 for you, you just set the price on how much the Yickens is. Nigga, you got a store. You been a warrior, even though the homie Brain did put some hands on you. Who cares? Nigga, you didn't turn nothing down, nigga. You come to give an ass whooping, you got to be prepared to take one. But in any event, you've been through battle. You didn't punk out. You stood up on your own 10 toes. We have no evidence or smut of you on the internet or in the streets of South Central. With that being said, you're now entering a whole nother lane of entertainment, commerce, business. And as a businessman, fuck the gangbang shit. I done probably did 10 times what you done did. But on the business hand, you just set the market on what they got to pay if they want to be in your presence, if they want to utilize your influence to their crowd. And you got to stand by that. And in the meantime, in between time, find if he don't want to pay it, make sure you don't go down. You find somebody who does value that. It might be a movie. Might be fucking interview. They might want you to act. Whatever it is. But you just make sure you stand on that. Make sure you protect yourself and trademark your name. Make sure you trademark your name. Make sure you trademark your voice. And make sure you do exactly what that nigga said and get you a flash drive. Or get a hard drive because it has more terabytes. Get you a hard drive and you get the homegirls or the little homies to YouTube and Google your name and make sure they put every video with you in there on the thing. Go to Instagram, type your name in, the exact same thing, and put it all on these hard drives. Once you got them hard drives, you write it down, you copyright it with the copyright office. What that is doing is that's registering you as having a secure, equitable interest and of ownership within all of that content. Most of these YouTubers don't understand that game, bro. Go to copyright.gov, Library of Congress, and you make sure you're going to have to mail in that hard drive. It'll take you years to upload all that shit on there. You'll be able to download a sheet, fill it out, and mail it to the copyright office with the exact same number that your application was put in, and you got to pay that money. I think it'd be like $60 or $80, depending on if you're doing a movie or if you're doing your music videos. Make sure you do that. And then what you start doing now, you control that. So say me and you did a video, and I'm like, man, fuck that nigga, you know what I'm saying? And it might have been a dope video, went viral, and me and you fall out for whatever reasons, and I take it down off my channel. You no longer have access to it. I have control of it because it's on my page. But once you register it, and it's using your likeness, your name that's trademark, and all of this different stuff you're saying, go trademark that off the bat. If the boy that you was beefing with, your homie, already didn't do it, right? And you utilize that for merch. You utilize that for cereal. You utilize that for pens. Everything you could think of, rolling papers, blunts, your own brand. Build and add equity to your brand by diversifying your catalog, bro. He's not giving you all of that. He's giving you the step-by-step at the minuscule level just to get it started, to protect yourself, to maximize the monetization process. I see everybody leaving. I guess they don't really like that. If he hate gang members so much, why didn't he set up the fight with a gang member instead of a goofy white boy? Deuce, you know, he just put a restraining order on Tia Kemp, the ex-pig, Ricky Ross. Damn. Let's get back to the content. Somebody send this to 4 Extras. Anybody who see it, that send it to 4 Extras, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he'll watch that. You know what I'm saying? And he'll do that. I don't give a fuck if he from 40s. I don't give a fuck if he was from Harlem or Rollin 60s. You know what I'm saying? He come from the struggle. He got an opportunity to make it out. Somebody got to make it out of this motherfucker. Somebody got to stop these motherfuckers from getting over and exploiting our culture. Let's go.
Because that's your intellectual property, and you submit it to ASCAP or BMI, and then you started getting a royalty check like the rappers get for their music for your interview. Oh, they didn't play. Did you see what kind of game I got for you? These niggas ain't gonna give you this game. No extra missing fingers. Nigga, I done took a liking to you. I don't do this all. Ask anybody, nigga, I don't do this. It's only a few niggas I do this for. Crip Mac, I tried OG person. But I ain't never went in depth like this. I ain't never got online, nigga, and went in depth like I'm giving you. Nigga, I'm giving you some in-depth game. So hear me out. In-depth game. So take all your videos and go submit them to either be on my ASCAP, set it up, register, pay your monthly fee. Now you start getting, every time them video play, you got money coming home. If you was to die right now today,
you know, black,
and you got all them videos, your family, your kids, if you got kids that eat forever, my nigga. But if you was to die right now today and you ain't got it, all them people who been interviewing you will make so much goddamn money off you, my nigga. If you was to go back to jail. If you was to go back to jail, my nigga, they gonna make so much goddamn money. But because you done became public.
If that like button just coming in.
These are not nouns. You have become a public polarizing figure that has garnered and captured the attention of a wide variety of audience around the world. Not just in America, but around the world. Your analytical data now goes around the world. Cuz it ain't too many Crips been able to do that other than Monster Cody, Nipsey Hussle, Raymond Washington, Tookie Williams, Barefoot Pookie, Big Sa. It's a name that went worldwide. You have just made Crip history, nigga. So capitalize off of it. Don't let a tragic situation or circumstance happen going forward, nigga, and you ain't done this. Get your bitch to do it, get your sister to do it, get somebody to do it. Get somebody to do it. Get you a non-profit, a 501c3. If you want to stop violating your probation, your parole, you want your probation officer, quit fucking that shit. Turn your gang name into a non-profit 501c3 gang intervention and prevention program. That's all you got to do. Gang intervention and prevention program. And it's a youth outreach. It's no longer we gang members hanging out with gang members. It's good. See what kind of game I got for the dumb niggas that ain't got the game. I ain't through nothing. God put it on my heart. God put it on my heart.
You had a chance to meet Amir Muhammad, Harry?
Stay off of YouTube because they are making millions off you. While you down right now in the hospital, start you a Kick streaming account. Nigga, as live and vibrant and off the chain you is, you might become the next exciting thing on Kick. Stream it. Find you a section, an area in your hood that don't have criminal activity that can be seen on the camera, and nigga, Put all them different characters before the camera and watch your numbers go up. In the name of streaming, you can even take like the YouTube vloggers do. They go from hood to hood. If you stream California, because ain't nobody stream California, nigga, you might got to pass Nip guy. I think all the hoods will accept you, even your enemy hood. I think just listening to you, I think based off how you represented yourself in the county, in the streets, and on the internet, you might be a fan favorite. I think all them hoods, nigga, align because California need a new springboard. They ain't got nobody in a position that can put a nigga on other than y'all having to go to Adam 22. And just hear me out, dog. Ain't nobody went to Adam 22 and became bigger than me. Because Adam 22 don't provide those kind of opportunities for you to go up with mobility. He keep you stuck right there, fire, and send you away. So you want your own YouTube, you want to monetize all your social media accounts. And I'm gonna tell you the kicker. This was gonna open your heart up to America, nigga. This was gonna make people that's turned off about gangs be turned on by you. You seem like you're a stand-up guy. We don't know your backstory. We don't know your backstory, big dog. What you mean by that? Like I told Woody, you got to come with a documentary. See, y'all used to have Kel Mack. Kel Mack used to be smooth with it. I'm going to put them on thing together and have the world love you. Write books. You can do an audio book. The coldest game you can come with, nigga, is go into the 4 Extra superhero comic book for the California babies. They can't read words, but they can look at these pictures. Think if I was, nigga, I brand new. With what I'm looking at and seeing, nigga, the right nigga with the right mind, with a little resource and the right connection, nigga that Adam got, he's supposed to brand you. You see, he ain't out to let you fuck, man. A nigga that don't drink and don't smoke probably got a sex addiction. High sex drive like a motherfucker. Adam supposed to been put you over here with the porn world. If it ain't nothing but the OnlyFans making people laugh, nigga, you're very entertaining. Don't let them put you in the box, nigga. I just want to leave that game, though. Think about what I'm saying. Yeah. You done got my attention. Nigga.
He giving them game. I don't care what nobody say.
Any nigga that can take that kind of injury.
He giving him game. He Destiny, but it's all about content. It's all about content. It's a method to the madness. You know what I'm saying? He putting it down. I hope 4 Extras picking it up. I believe 4 Extras will though. Cause I seen 4 Extras do something that I didn't see Brick Baby and none of the other people do. So I think he gonna really pick this game up and he gonna take it to another level. He gonna do that. He gonna Aaron the Plumber, but without being a sucker. Cause Aaron the Plumber, that dude, there's something different. But I think he really giving that nigga some game. Despite Adam and despite CS2 back. Yeah. Cut they water off. Cut them niggas water off. They already trying to cut him off, trying to put cases on him because they seen it was coming. They seen that 4 Extras was gonna really blow after this.
Facts.
And they COINTELPRO, remember that. They COINTELPRO also, right?
And that gatekeeper.
So the goal always was to milk 4 Extras for what we can milk him for, then lock him up, get him up out of here. That I believe. That's a fact.
Let's go ahead and stop sharing
with uncertain and unknown medical condition and still stand up and hold his chin up and nigga take a picture.
I might need to get with you, Deuce, on that intellectual property shit, bro. I need you to, you know.
I told y'all what to do. Go on the Active Chucks on YouTube. You don't need me, but when you do it, make sure you DM me and give me a P.O. box or address where I can send you the stuff that you need to do. So, now, this is my strength, right? This is my area of expertise. And I learned it by default, man. I had to fight for my rights and sue billion-dollar company. So the biggest sellout in entertainment is CS2 badges. Then Charleston White, then Snoopy Radass, and then Reggie Wright Jr. You know what I'm saying? That's the poll so far. CS2 badges got niggas beat, huh? Everybody know he's a real whack-coon 100. Supposed to say that. I can't give 4Xtra too much credit because he was with all the CS2 back shit before this. Facts. All around show 100. Salute. Adam thought 4Xtra was just going to slide up to No Jumper and chill out with him after he got out the hospital and tell his story for free. Yeah, right. It's a portion, but it's worth it. LA Nina Boy made some sense about it. Adam feeling was hurt bad. I don't give a fuck about a nigga feelings, nigga. This is business. Just like his wife and the dude Adam might off himself. Shot caller after the fact, he was talking shit about homie. You know what I'm saying? Why is it that a white man like Adam 22 gets all this credit, but someone like Alex Alonso, who's been doing this since the beginning of YouTube and not trying to start gang wars, don't get his just due? Facts, man. Shout out Alex Alonso and Street TV, man. Real journalists. You know what I'm saying? But let me show y'all something real quick. I'm going to show y'all a couple things. So Charleston White was talking about 4Xtra needed to get an ASCAP or a BMI. That's the PRO. I told y'all that's what we teach. So I logged into mine so that y'all can see my member ID number, work submitted. Let's go in there real quick. Y'all want to see my works? Accept it. And each one of them come with a work ID number. So you got no questions. Then the student of life curriculum teaching the shit is also registered. And I got the beat going through it just like a song. Translucent, Whack 100 and Snitch Allegations. Struggle, one of my songs, Bang My Line, Different. Feeling Some Way, I'm on. Light Up, Meet Me in the Set. No, Gang Slide, Los Angeles, Down South, Gon' Get It, Hip Hop Surgery, Hit Your Bremen, I Like You, I Smell Death, all Metaphor City, Jockey, It's Time. All of my music catalog is already registered. And then you could go to the dashboard, you could get cue sheets, you could get all of the information needed. Mind you, this is my publishing company's ASCAP. I'm registered as an artist, Lamonte Sims with ASCAP, and then I'm also Lamonte Sims, Duse M is signed as an artist to my own publishing company, Thug Torius G's. So that's one thing. Let's go to another one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get up out of there. So we'll get up out of ASCAP, right? We'll get up out of ASCAP. Let me take y'all to another one. Hit that like button. I'm trying to show y'all a little bit of game, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? All right, bam. Sound Exchange, right? So Sound Exchange is one of the people that collect your mechanical royalties. When you make music, you have performing royalties, which is collected by your PRO. That'll be ASCAP. Then you have mechanical royalties. So my mechanical royalties are registered with Illuminate, which used to be BDS, Broadcast Data System, which actually counts your record sales, right? So let me show y'all this real quick. So you see this, my registrants, let's go there, or my catalog, associated recordings, we'll go here. Let me make sure y'all able to see all of this. I hope, because I'm switching that y'all still able. Yeah, y'all able to see. I'm making sure. All right, so bam. You go on here. Active Chucks presents Roddy Ricch Get Exposed by Yael. Mimo UOD. Mimo 600 violates Whack 100. Soldier Boy and Flo Malcolm still 25K. UOD Whack 100 Exposed. Didn't Ride for His Brother. Then it's got my music. It got the curriculum is registered. It has Hit Your Bremen. It has Whack 100, CS2 Back, Hip Hop Police. These are all my intellectual properties. And then you just hit the links to go to different lines of the intellectual property. That's on Sound Exchange Direct. You see the ISRC code. That's the International Standard Royalty Code. Basically, it's the sound scan for any product. Say a bottle of water, when you go to the store and they scan it, they know where that water came from, where it was manufactured in case there's something wrong with it. The exact same thing happens with the ISRC code for each one of these intellectual properties, right? So that's another thing. You got Sound Exchange. Let's close that out. You know what I'm saying? Then you got MLC, which is who collects mechanical royalties on my music, etc. Let's go there real quick. Right? It's a whole lot of stuff to do, but MLC, Thug, Torius G. Oh, y'all might not even be able to see that. Yeah, y'all can't. So then you got MLC, Thug, Torius G's. That's mechanical licensing. I forgot what the C stand for, but in any event, that's who collects. It used to be like Harry Fox or whatever. Summary, right? Let's go to catalog. Boom, Duse M's, right? 100%. Whack 100 and the snitch allegations. You know what I'm saying? So you have some of my works here, and then you can keep going to the other pages and all of that stuff. You know, overclaiming tools, match history. You can type songs up, all of that type of stuff. But all of this is up under my publishing company, Thug Torius G's. Then I have my entertainment company, which is Active Chucks Entertainment. You guys know about that. And then that's pretty much it. Oh, I just didn't show y'all all of the other little shit, but it's cool. But back to this weirdo. He gave some real game. He gave some real game to the boy 4Xtra, man. And I know a lot of y'all missed it. Y'all don't even understand and couldn't digest what he was spitting because you don't see or have the vision to understand where all of that is at. It sets you up and puts you in position to where, say, 4Xtra has a Whack 100 internet career. 4Xtra would probably have make four times the money with the same type of influence on the internet. 4 times the money that Whack 100 has made off of YouTube because he's better positioned. If Crip Mac would have did this right now, Crip Mac would be a 6-figure nigga for sure. He'll be able to leverage by registering his copyright, trademark in his name, and all of the things I was telling ODM Slim he needed to do. He would be able to leverage those certificates of registration, which you get from the Copyright Office, at intellectual property banks, utilizing that as collateral because it has equity within it, or just like real estate has mortgage in it. That's the same term that the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeal utilizes when it speaks about intellectual property, whether it's film, whether it's music, or whatever. It's just like a house. You can utilize a house and take a loan off a house. That's the same thing you could do. You got to have a business plan, you know what I'm saying, to go with it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you utilize that as collateral because even if you don't bring the money back, pay back that loan, the bank knows that you have a certified valuation and it's worth $200,000. They'll give you 70-80% of the $200,000 that is worth. You use that money not to ball out, but to invest and add and build equity within your intellectual property, or to expand the business so that you have multiple sources of income and you'll be able to pay back that loan. You know what I'm saying? This smart dummy. Yeah, I guess so. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back to this content because he's despicable. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this real quick. This the same nigga that disrespect all the Crips and Bloods, they dead homies and everything. But then when it come down to fighting them, he go fight one of the little island boys. Come on, man. The fight of the culture vultures. He beat up on that young boy. He was punching on that young boy. But this is who y'all aspire to be like. All of the ones that didn't make the cut into the folks, to the Stone, to the Vice Lords, to the Bloods, the Crips, any of those, the gangsters, black gangsters, any of those organizations, those who don't understand the necessity of structure, those who hate those from our culture, ignorant people who are doing nothing positively for others than themselves. Let's go.
The edges look like mine.
This is who y'all look
when
up
they take them wigs off, they should be looking just like this.
Hey, that's a fact, Spirit
The
Wonder.
edges look like mine. When they take them wigs off, they should be looking just like this. The edges look like mine. When they take them wigs off, they should be looking just like this.
All right, that's good enough. We're going to close that off, too. So that's enough about Charleston White. I can't even tolerate no more. I know y'all see the curls for the girls. Listen, man, 56% say CS2 badge is the biggest sellout in entertainment. Charleston White is a close second with 33% of the crowd. Reggie Wright Jr. is 5%. And Snoopy Radass is 7%. You missed the whole lie. No, you haven't. You ain't missed the whole lie. We finna get into some CS2 bag shit. You know what I'm saying? Just for you. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, man. We're going to get into this real quick. Take y'all back. Character examination, the CS2 back. Let's get into it. Let's go. Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Let them know where they at. Damu Kiwe Conversations. My boy, most scandalous Los Angeles TV. A whack 100 character examination.
In the GMC Sierra.
He's the biggest.
It's very out of the ordinary for there to be an oncoming RICO and for so much of it to already be being discussed on social media and on podcasts.
Who's doing that?
When does that happen? You and 600.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. Today, we're taking a closer look at the character of CS2 Back, and we're going to take a trip down memory lane to do so. We'll revisit a few classic Clubhouse recordings. But this time, I'll be adding a little commentary to put some paint where it ain't. We've studied Porky and his ways, the same way the oppressor has studied us as a people. Because of that, we can clearly recognize when Porky is working with someone, like he does with SBGB TV, versus when he's working against someone.
Hold on. Steffi Weffy, you defending the man. You must not have been here. The game he got, I just took y'all through it. I mastered that shit. Intellectual property, copyright law, all of that, right? I know that shit like I know my name. You know what I'm saying? And it was some game. And being independent and not dependent and building his own platform was some game. That was some good advice. We never said that it wasn't no game. What we said was, just because a nigga do one good deed doesn't negate all of the bullshit that nigga was be talking about, how he raped some girl because he ate the pussy and then she didn't want to fuck him. See, when you get to defending somebody like that, then that becomes something else. So you must not have been here when we said that. We didn't say that he didn't give him no game. You know what I'm saying? In fact, the title said that he dropped some real game before Xtras. So you defended him and on the defense for the wrong reasons. Let's go.
Like he does with us. We're going to start at the very beginning, before Porky launched his slander campaign against Duse. Back when Porky was still trying to recruit Duse to his side, offering him the world on a silver platter. This is Porky doing his best impression of Alonzo from Training Day. I'm convinced this is exactly why Greg Kading changed his name to Alonzo Zoe Scott in the movie. What you're about to hear will show you exactly how Porky acts when he's attempting to befriend you.
Right? I FaceTime and I said, it's daytime where you at, right? Corey, watch this. I'm 12 hours ahead of you. It's nighttime where I'm at, man. You see the language on that wall? That's German. I'm not even in the United States to know what the fuck is going on now. If you would like me to reach out, my brother, to see what's going on as a homie, I do that. Right? So what I'm saying, over time with me and this nigga speaking back and forth, arguing back and forth, I've grown to know him and respect his character as a man first and foremost. He just happened to be a homie. Just like Rob. Rob a Crip. I just like his character. So I fuck with him. Rob know he can pull up on me, go to sleep at my spot, ain't nothing gonna happen because that's just me, because I'm not a, bro, I tell all my youth, bro, I don't want no other gang banging. Go to the military, go to the police academy, go to the military, go to the police academy, go to the military, go to the police academy.
These are the talking points Porky uses when he's trying to pull you into his way of thinking. Forget telling the kids to be doctors or lawyers. For some reason, Porky's dream is to see them join the police academy.
You're telling them kids 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 years old who don't have a felony. Right. Stay in the hood. Push the hood. Do the things we hood doing. But the minute somebody like me tell them, go to the police academy, you tell them they a snitch. You tell them they ain't no good, they can't come back. The minute I tell them, go to the military. Right? Oh, you's a buster. You ain't this. You ain't about that life. See, if we get enough of our people going to the police academy or going to the military, coming back out of the military and maybe entering law enforcement, if you're not in the gang, you're 18, 21, you ain't got no felonies, I advise you, so we can have our people on our side, go to the military or go and listen to the police academy.
This is the gospel Porky preaches when he's interviewing potential recruits for WAC 100 Enterprises. And sure enough, those who sign up soon start echoing the exact same sentiments.
A military background or a law enforcement background, going into different careers, okay? So, I recommend this. If you have any questions, I'll be pleased to try to help you or point you in the right direction if you want to be in law enforcement.
Hi, I'm Scott McGilvery. I use Bathfitter in my investment properties because I know it'll be worth every penny. If you want a bath remodel you can trust with your money, it just fits.
Hey, this is the weirdest shit ever. I ain't never seen so many niggas from our community advocating and promoting for others to go join military and the police.
Go do what it is that you need to do for you and yours, man, because that's the only way we gonna get ahead. We ain't got ahead doing it the street way. All we got is a bunch of stories of who.
That nigga said, do what you have to do for you and yours. Fuck everybody else. Remember I told y'all that they hate when people have structure. They hate when people are unified because that's where the threat to the system is the most strongest. So these dudes that are gatekeepers, these coons, they attack anybody who's trying to preach positive and not just be focused on themselves and achieving wealth themselves, because that's not true wealth. You know what I'm saying? When you want to demonstrate, that's not true power. We only strong as our weakest link. So until we have money generating back into our community like Black Wall Street, till we have our own banks, till we have our own goods being imported through other countries, and we're dependent economically from this structure, from this United States of America Incorporated, then all we are consumers. All we're doing is putting the money right back into the government. Nah, nigga. All these other ethnicities got the money spinning back through their communities 6-7 times before a dollar leaves. 6 or 7 times.
Our uncles used to be, how much dope they used to sell, and how much time they got right now, or how long they've been in the grave today. That's all we got. So at some point in time, somebody got to set a motherfucking example. And look, bro, set that aside from that. Don't mix that with that.
Right.
And go handle your business as a man. Yeah, real shit.
Plans, program.
We all get that gang name all our life. But when the fuck you gonna give that birth name a shot? See that gang name, White? I gave that name years. When I started giving Cash Jones a shot at moving, how he's supposed to move as a man, I started winning, bro.
Hey, Wack, I told you I'm Eminem for Brim, right? But when I introduce myself, what does my PTR say? Lamante, right? Because that's where I'm at. Like, I understand everything you did. I understand your genius, your marketing, so ingenious. I understand everything, your business. But at some point, and I understand everything with the game, it's fucked up. We know this what we signed up for, Wack. And you're right, at some point as a man, you got to stand on your own. But you don't compromise your integrity to
but
do
see,
that.
This is what I'm saying, right? Hey, bro, listen to Lamante. This real
That's
shit.
Exactly.
My first $1 million,
exactly.
right? I swear to God, my first $1 million in life, I spent fighting cases, burying niggas, you know, making our street investments, taking wins and losses. This real shit, right? My first $1 million in my life. My first $1 million I received in a wire came from a gay Jewish guy.
Have you noticed how cordial Porky is with Duse during this conversation? Pay close attention to that. It shows exactly how Porky operates when he's working with someone or trying to bring them into his circle.
So was I supposed to say, nah, don't whack from part I'm gangster. I can't receive that wire and do that business. Fuck that. Well, I'm just trying to, because our rules say we ain't supposed to deal with homosexuals, right? We're not supposed to we're not supposed to, bro, listen, I'm telling you this, and I want you to hear this shit. And I hopefully one day you won't hear my voice ringing out in your mind when you're in a bad situation.
Here comes Alonzo, y'all.
You sound like you very intelligent. You a stand-up, and you got what it takes to move the way you want to move. Everybody can't do that. Some just take orders and get told what to do, and that's just their destiny. Yeah. Some just the wolf.
To protect the sheep, you got to catch the wolf. And it takes a wolf to catch a wolf. You understand? You're a wolf or a sheep.
Hit that like button. Let's get to this time. Well, wolf. He trying to pump niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Lamante, that brain, that mother right there, that get that motherfucker try. Lamante, that nigga, he thought he had one. Nah, nigga, I thought he was a rat then, nigga. Let's get to it. Damu Kiwe Conversation.
Gangster movies that we fucking praise. And if you watch all these gangster movies that we fucking praise.
Porky just said if you look at all the old gangster movies that we praise.
Jay Boogie.
Tell me what you guys think Porky is gonna say next about these gangster movies. What point about these movies is he gonna point out? Remember, this is him trying to recruit and groom Duse. Listen to what Porky says stood out to him in these movies. And then ask yourself, what is Porky really trying to say?
Every last one of these motherfuckers made up their own rules when they wanted to. They sick the police on their enemies. They sick the police on their enemies. They sick the police on their enemies. This is crazy out there. It's real shit. Yo, we go, our police on payroll. Yo, go over to the rescue. They running this shit over here. Every last one of these movies, these gangster movies, did it how they wanted to do it when they wanted to do it. Why? Because they was the powers that be.
So what Porky gathered from the old mobster movies is that they sent the police at their enemies. What in the hell did that have to do with the conversation? He started off by telling Duse he was a wolf, and that he could move the way he wanted to move. Then he went into gangster movies and said they sent the cops at their enemies. This is how Porky grooms his 100 EBT members. This is how he prepares them to accept working with the feds and sending the police at his enemies.
Monte, real shit. I don't know what you got going on in your life. Give that birth name a chance. That mind that was being molded in school, that motherfucker, let that right and wrong start guiding you, brother. And I guarantee you'll start winning. And if it's anything, right? Any bridge or wall you run into that you think the Cash Jones, a.k.a. Wack, the Damu, that's associated with that same flag you got to help you with, then reach out to me. And I help you get over around that motherfucker, under that motherfucker.
So you just heard how friendly Porky used to be. That's the kind of conversation he'll have when there's...
Niggas said if there's any wall that I need to get through to call Cash Jones, the Damu that rep the same flag that I wear, this nigga's offering me the world and we're going to get through it, around it, under it. This nigga acting like it's a team. I'm finna show y'all exactly what I told that nigga. Go ahead.
There's no tension. When he still thinks you're buying what he's selling. But the moment he realizes you see through the act, this is how he switches up.
Wack, you. First of all, why you lied to me yesterday? You was talking about
Who the fuck is that?
Send my people. Duse M.
Send your people what? Who's your people?
Who was that? That's that Wack goo from the crew that I asked you about yesterday. Was that you, Greedy?
Wack just opened his first room up today.
Nah, that wasn't me. That was D-Murder.
Fuck you talking about?
D-Murder.
Yo, what up?
What happened? What happened?
I don't know that dude. Who's that?
And you was arguing with the other morning.
Hey, D-Murder, you didn't get a DM from Wack? I thought you had got a DM from.
I don't even know who this is, bro.
You know exactly who I am. If you was arguing with the other
Duse M.
morning, you talk about you was not
saying what I'm not doing no more. Is allowing new niggas to use.
Let's stop sharing that real quick. So he said we gonna go through the walls, up under it or around it. Cash Jones, the same, the Damu that rep the same flag you wear. That's how he try to bait me in. Like I'm just an average gang member. You know what I'm saying? Like I needed his help or something, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Boom. First time I ever messaged that bitch ass nigga was after that he offered me the world. And you see what I told him? I'm not on no bullshit with you, but I don't want to deal with you. I'm on something else. First ever time, nigga, I told the nigga I'm not trying to do no business with him. I'm not trying to have any dealings with him. You know what I'm saying? From there, my nigga, you telling people you check me? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. Shout out to Young and Hefe. So Young and Hefe, when you people talk about, oh, y'all was cool, I'm gonna keep it copacetic with everybody. We on the internet. Nigga ain't on the internet trying to be a gangster, nigga. Nigga, you can only be a gangster in that field, in that penitentiary, in them concrete jungles, nigga, where it counts at. You understand what I'm saying? If you got that mixed up, or got me mixed up with the weirdos that got that mixed up, that's where you was wrong at first. Second of all, we were never friends. We're going to keep it respectful with anybody on the internet until they get out of line and then the nigga try to check them. And if that don't go right, then the nigga it's going to go where it's going to go. But from the get-go, he offered the world and the nigga didn't want it. So don't be trying to box me in with these clout chasing ass niggas on the internet looking for a handout, nigga. I just broke down exactly what I got up here, bro. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know what connections I already got. You don't know what plugs I already got. So stop assuming that everybody think like you, bro. I'm not looking for a nigga to help me. Not that nigga. Now, had he been a nigga like you, younger, and have faith in that position, I definitely would have considered that if I believed and we had that type of conversation and you offered those services. Because I haven't heard no smut about you. But when I see a nigga interviewing 6ix9ine and I confront him with it, and after I confront him with it, he comes offering and bearing gifts with his wallet open. Nah, my nigga, you can't buy my loyalty. You can't buy me to go against my moral compass. It's different, my nigga. I'm just different. Maybe you just one of them other niggas that could get boxed up in there. I don't know. But one thing I do know, stop saying everybody that's run content on Whack 100 was once his friend. What's the other? The Viral, what's their name? Viral Way podcast, same thing. Y'all listen to that nigga and he tell y'all niggas this and that and y'all just run with that. As if a nigga gotta hate on him. But this the same nigga hating talk about Lamonte got a brain capacity of a 7th grader. How the fuck Lamonte, nigga, the nigga was just talking about that mind, that motherfucker right there. But this is the nigga that you believe. You listen to another nigga tell you who another nigga is without ever meeting a nigga or even hearing it. It's always a two-way street. But you niggas believe it because you want to believe it. Just like a nigga baby mama after he done cheated on the bitch 20 times and had 20 kids, or baby, I ain't gonna do it no more. And she want to believe it, so she believe it. So that's just for that. Let's get back to the content. I'm gonna get up off here. But that's the receipts. After he offered the world, nigga, I don't want to deal with you, nigga. See the difference? So my issue with that nigga was authentic. My issue with that nigga was standing on business, Suwu business. Damu Kiwe Conversations. Let me get back to the content. Let's go, man. Niggas be trying to bundle niggas up and like niggas gotta hate on a bust. And nigga support just cause a nigga don't like a nigga or call a nigga on his bullshit, use a hater now. They don't care if it's the truth. Use a hater now. Oh, it's because he got money. It's because he got money. Nigga, what his money? What he don't make me shit? Let's get to the count.
Use a fake argument.
Fake argument. Then said he was on your stage, like I told you.
Slow down, Duse M. What stage? Because I ain't been on.
Now you ain't been in the ring and shoot the fade with the fucking Duse M. What you said?
Me?
Yeah, when you was in there and you told Rick, yo, get him off my stage.
Me and Lamonte, you must be talking about Snow, Dick. What is this?
Nah, he was talking to you.
Talking to you.
Nah, he wasn't talking to me, bro.
I'll fight him.
Bro, hold on. Wait. Duse, it's retarded.
No, you retarded.
I'll fight him.
You the fuck
retarded.
Hey, when he heard I'll fight him, hold on. When he heard I'll fight him, that's Snow. That wasn't me. What are you talking about?
This whole situation was a blow to Porky's ego. Long story short, back then, he pulled one of his usual janky promoter moves and stepped on Deuce's toes while Deuce was trying to lock in a fight deal for Crip Mac. Because of that, Deuce called Porky out for the fade. Now you're hearing Porky act clueless, like he doesn't know what's going on. But make no mistake, he's scrambling, doing everything he can to wiggle his way out. You already heard Deuce tell him to stop playing dumb. I want you to pay close attention, so you can hear the level that Porky takes this to. This will show you how Porky acts when he is truly against you.
Yo, you said when I said...
Who you been talking about fighting, Lamonte?
Fucking fade.
You.
Celebrity boxing.
Who, you my fight me?
Man, come on,
Yo,
man.
come on with the trying to spin the narrative.
Bro.
Come on, man. You always doing that.
Wait, hold on, bro.
I just want to know.
On the fade.
Wait,
Don't switch it up.
Wait, hold on, bro. You said you wanted to get out with Snow over. I don't know why you wanted to fight.
I told Snow said I'm a bit. Lamonte used a bitch. I said, okay, keep that same energy. When you get
did
to
tell him
LA,
that.
pull up, right?
Did.
That's
Okay,
what I told him. The homies was already. The homies already was on him. So that was he's a nothing, right?
Okay.
All right, shit, man. Mute your mic.
Right. So I'm like, first and foremost, you get into it with Stacks 280, talking about some Jersey paperwork shit. Now these Grape Streets asking like, what's up with this?
Hey, wait, Lamonte.
You been doing that gang of bullshit,
Hey, bro, you done been on my phone. Wait, Lamonte. I see what's going on.
Bro, you
been on my phone. Hey, bro, you done been on my phone 10 times
this nigga Snow
talking
silly.
real nice. But, blood, if you want to get out with me, that's nothing.
All right, then we gonna set that up.
Porky said if Deuce want to get down with him, it's nothing. This was years ago, so clearly it is something to Porky. After a simple head up, him and Deuce's problem would have been resolved, and this whole situation would be over and done with. But instead of Porky doing that, I want you guys to hear what he does.
How about that?
There it is, there.
You've been on my phone talking. You trolling right now.
That's what it is.
Me and you know you trolling right now.
That's what it is. And look, the baby looks on here.
Now listen.
They checking in. They check you for that bullshit you was doing. Simple as that. You
baby, no check me.
Going great now unless you want to get down, bro. Period, point blank.
We can do that too.
Y'all just sound
Big
weird
on
as
great,
hell.
gang. Don't speak on the hood.
Nobody
Man,
else
shut the
talking.
fuck up. I'm gonna speak on what I want to speak
Nobody
on.
else.
But Lamonte, hey, look, bro. I see what's going on.
Talking to him.
Hey,
you want to get in his business?
I see what's going on.
What's up, man?
You done been in my room 10 times and ain't said
Listen, you want to get in his
mama
business?
weapon now.
We already said we gonna get our fame.
He don't run blood no more, man. He come bring you right with me. So I'm listening to what you say, Lamonte.
Hey, what? Talk to that man. Me and you already said we gonna get our fame. Hey, what you say, homie?
Yeah, this going here pumping this there like J-Rock ain't knock you out, man. We was in the building, bro. You got knocked out, bro. You can lie all you.
Ain't nobody. I'm not even entertaining that shit. If Wack would have got knocked out at Rolling
Loud, you got up off that ground talking about what's up, J-Rock.
I'm not even entertaining. But Lamonte, what you won't do? We back in the 100 show. I'm finna put the paperwork up on Lamonte.
You caught that, right? Porky just said he was going back to the 100 side, and that he was going to run the paperwork on Deuce, basically insinuating Deuce snitched on somebody. This is the kind of grimy behavior you catch when you really study Porky's character. Meanwhile, you've got Lieutenant Officer Love's boys online crying about the feds watching people who put targets on his back for calling him a rat.
About him trying to say WAC 100 and 600 were working with the FBI. It was debunked by the FBI, saying that none of those individuals spoke to us.
All right, y'all. A little spooky situation.
Nah, one of the Crips is from LA.
I got put up by the feds.
Call me Lil Doodle.
I got put up by the feds.
Oh, he's smooth.
Give me a ticket. A warning. I don't even know the feds even pull you over like that. I thought it'd be like LAPD.
What you won't do?
Highway Patrol or Sheriff or something, right? The feds pull you over now. So what is this? When you antagonizing, their clients, when you're bothering their clients and stuff like that, you open up what they call a watch list. And when you become on their watch list, you're a threat for their clients.
For the best selection of reclining furniture, come to Built Right. Sofas,
Yeah,
love
Lil
seats,
Doodle,
sectionals, chairs, power lift recliners, and power motion. Made in the USA.
Let's go.
All while his idol, CS2 Back, has been doing the same thing unchecked for years. This shows you exactly how Porky moves when he's really against
Y'all
you.
gonna have to watch any
Now that we know
commercials or
Porky
anything,
isn't afraid of putting fake rat jackets on people, let's see how he treats people who question him about these lies.
My wife, right? This is new thing. Tupac. Man, didn't say any. These just I've never seen a nigga this infatuated when he's a man that he don't know, right? So I said, all right, I'm going to come in there in a minute. So, you know, I said, he in there? He in there. So I came in there. I said, all right, listen, I heard what you said. But my question to everybody in the room right now is who just got through this in this picture? Because this is a penitentiary picture that ain't supposed to be. This is a blood.
Who you talking about right now?
Take no picture like this. Duse M. Look, who just got through you in this picture right here in my picture? You got grease on your face, curled up in the bunk. You look like a whole female. This ain't gangster. Okay, you didn't establish who popped.
That nigga Wax said this ain't gangster.
But this is real. Is that not you in the picture?
Hey, Rockstar.
Who just stuck their dick in your...
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Blood PTR. Hey, but screenshot it and send it to my phone for me, bro.
What you mean what's going on in his PTR?
Man, my shit
nigga in there zesty as...
Nah. Hey, Rockstar.
That got baby oil on his face, beard gone, laid up in the bed like he's a homosexual on Paul Road.
This is how Porky speaks about you when he is truly against you. Have you guys ever heard him speak about DZ from SBGB TV this way? Nope. Instead, he calls into his show and gives him content, even though DZ speaks bad about him every day. Porky doesn't give you content when he hates you and has nothing on you. Instead, he'll avoid or scream over you, like we'll see in a minute.
Send it to me, Rockstar. Hey, cause
all the Crips take this.
Nah, it gotta be blood.
Wait,
no, there ain't no bias shit. All the Crips.
No, I'll tell you why.
No.
Let me tell you why.
No. Hey, because if you zesty,
because it's Wack that's saying it, the blood's gonna side against me. I'm used to it. They weird like that. I'm just
no,
they not.
They weird like that. But got a picture of Wack like that, they be all in the middle of the street.
Hey, Wack.
Bro, the niggas
weird ass
KK, hold on.
On the IG.
No, Wack. Look, KK. I told Wack it was from Rollin 60's name. Cause the princess, that's a man. And me and his conversation went viral behind that. And I'm not lying. Marlon Bang, Rollin 60, his name is Cause the princess. So hold on. This is a blood telling the Paru that, and look where he took it. Now I'm just saying, Rockstar send me the shit, and then that's all that is. Send it to my. I just sent it to you. I can't examine it the way that Wack got it. So I want to examine it my way, and that's all it is. Cause I told Wack it was a Rollin 60 named Hood the Princess Marlon.
We heard you. All right, bro.
Now, I don't give a. Everybody heard this on YouTube,
bro. Drunk. Listen, cuz. Hey, listen. If somebody thought you was capping, or we would have been said it's cap, bro. We let you get that off the first time.
That's all I'm saying.
So when
the ladies in the room, if your nigga was in prison and sent you home a picture like that, what would you think?
Hey, no, wait.
He in there being romantic. It's a rap.
He definitely got a burger in his.
Wow, yeah. Listen, hey, bro, y'all gotta understand. When we burnt down UOD 2 years ago, all these pictures, I got more of them. I got pictures of the nigga in front of a police station, like, what's up, blood? In front of this nigga talking about I was in front of the police station. Nigga got a picture of me. He said it was zesty. This nigga crazy. I'll show those pictures in a minute. That nigga crazy, bro. The police corner.
So what you say when y'all burned the house away? All these pictures started now.
Down, bro. Nigga, that's one thing. Every nigga, that's why I sit back and be like, hey, bro, every that ain't came playing, them lost.
That posted that shit on IG and said, how the fuck I'm in jail and I got a Rolex bracelet on? Bro.
It's even worse.
I looked at, bro, he got that shit on his IG right now. It's probably up there like 3 times on this.
You know what? Oh, you don't know that.
The nigga said,
I put it on my story.
And he said I'm in jail. But what nigga be in jail with a Rolex bracelet on? I got a Bluetooth in my ear. I said, bro, it's a million in jail with that type of shit.
But not only that, listen, I don't give a where you at. That is not, what is that?
I said, I don't give a fuck if you in the jungle. You shouldn't be taking pictures.
Ain't no, bro. Call a spade, bro.
Dang. So what? Whack.
You guys heard how the conversation was going. You hear Porky's clubhouse clergy doing their job, and you hear Porky going in on Duse, who just so happens to be the same guy Porky was offering the world to. Now watch how Porky completely loses it when Munchie dares to question him about the lie he told saying he had paperwork on Duse. This right here will show you how Porky acts when you defend someone whom he is truly against.
You call a spade, a ball, strike, all right. But you can admit when you're wrong, right?
I'm never wrong when I'm right.
No. Okay, so you called the man a snitch, though. Is he actually a snitch, or that was just some
I called who a snitch?
Duse M. He said you called him a snitch. You had paperwork.
Riding with him. You ride with him because now I'm finna start tripping. Blood don't question me about blood. I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, don't question me about blood. I ain't got no gripe with you with this. Don't question me about this unless you want to be content. I'm going to give you warning one time, and I'm going to go out. You want to play? Hold on, homie. I'm telling you right now, blood that disrespected my family. Hey, look. I'm giving warning. You want to play with me? I'm giving you fair warning. Don't question me about no who done disrespected my family, because it's you if you with blood. You ain't got no dog in the fight. You ain't from his hood. Don't ask me no questions. I'm going to make you content. And whatever come with it, come with it.
You know when you get distracted by a fluffy little dog rocking the same necklace
no
as you?
dog in the fight.
Suddenly,
you ain't from
you
blood.
overdrafted. With Cash App, you're good.
You
Get free overdraft coverage when you direct deposit at least $300 each month.
On Duse M?
Lysol knows little hands deserve big protection. That's why we're continuing to
What happens when the truth come out? You understand what I'm saying? So, and Hefe, Gleazy Guzzler, all of you dudes that went around and jump on what y'all think going on, niggas said I was a rat, which made me go look and search, and I found the paperwork, and he was the rat. Then I called Wheeler's, Texas, and got in contact with Debbie, and she said, I'm just going to keep my mouth closed and talk about dismissing the interests of justice. And you niggas is siding with this nigga and just deflecting of, oh, niggas just hating. Bro, you niggas don't know what the fuck going on. That really show what type of time you niggas on. Let's go.
What are you? I will embarrass you.
Yo.
Now, there it go.
Yo.
I told you, bro, when it come to whack, it's a mandatory side against me. So it's
Nigga gotta respect it. Don't then.
You don't come in there and question me about it. Don't question me about no unless you with this. And if you with this, it's you too. And any real gangster gonna stand like that.
Well, you ain't a real gangster.
That's 100. That's 100.
Yeah, I don't know why niggas do that shit.
But if you want to play, let's play. Because I'm going to tell you, I'll run this. I'm going to over you and I'm going to over you a whole bunch of times. Dog, I only advise you, don't play with me on this app, bro.
Look.
Don't. Look. You stuttering ass.
This is how we can tell who Porky is working with and who he's not. All Munchie did was ask Porky if he can admit when he's wrong. This just shows you another underhanded tactic of the exposers. Christopher Lard filled love handles, said they don't put fake rat jackets on people. We can all see that was a lie, and we can all see the way Porky acts when he's not working with you. Now you can understand why Porky gets so upset when Duse shows up with the CS2 back paperwork. And now you can understand why Duse won't just leave it alone. Porky went online and told the whole planet that he had paperwork on Duse and never produced it. Then Duse showed up with his paperwork that Porky thought no one would ever get. And Porky has been running from him ever since. This is why whenever Duse and Porky meet up on any social media platform, it's an instant classic.
Yeah, Rockstar.
As soon as Duse shows up,
Bozo.
Porky turns into another person.
And what happened with Yael? I thought he said that he wasn't in the loose cannon.
Bro, that nigga wasn't on that. Them run plays.
So that wasn't him?
Bro, it was him. They trying to run the play. He wasn't with it, so he fired off on the.
That's cap.
Dead homie. Shut your ass.
Oh, dead homies. Boom! You just killed all your homies. I got the whole mother segment.
Oh,
that's sitting there, that's playing dominoes and everything.
Where he took off again on the second time, because it was 2 rounds. Don't edit it out.
I didn't edit it. I just put it up.
Okay, so where the other one where he took off on? He called me the night this happened.
Bro, it's up. Ain't no edit.
Well, anyway, why Greg Caton throw you under the bus like that was you on that mother wiretap?
He didn't throw me under the bus.
We got the content.
He said the back is fake. You created fake paperwork.
Well, listen. If you
did you not create fake paperwork?
Hell no.
Us this. Why you never told us that Booger Brim? Why you used to always say you just cheated?
You see how Porky is trying to spin the conversation and change the topic. Just one more of Porky's characteristics when his back is against the ropes. Spin, spin, spin.
Why you never told us that Booger Brim was a PC? Why you never told us that Booger Brim from Fruitown Brim was a PC? Why you never told us Booger Brim was a PC? Bro, why didn't you ever tell us Booger Brim was PC? You used to be like, my big brother, big homie Booger Brim is a G. Why you didn't tell us Booger Brim was a PC? What?
Why you never brought your paperwork and your statement from the 64th floor?
I never had paperwork.
If you go talk to the police, that means you waive your Miranda rights.
Let's go hit that like.
What were you thinking for salary?
We up here. Content is content, man.
What were you thinking?
Y'all tripping off
I think I'm double arrested, dummy.
Bro.
You only get Miranda rights when you're arrested, you stupid mother. You always saying shit.
How come Porky never speaks like this about Deezy? I mean, after all, Deezy is calling Porky a rat and saying that he's working. For some reason, when Deezy calls Porky a rat, Porky decides to give him content.
SBGB TV, state your name and where you calling in from.
This Whack 100. What's up, homie?
What's going on with you, bro? What's happening with you?
I don't know. I hear you saying a bunch of crazy shit, talking about what I keep doing. Let's address what I keep doing first. Because keep means is a bunch of things happening. So what do I keep doing? You mean when I keep telling people, hey, look, bro, don't believe these people that don't know me, don't come playing with me, talking about what I keep saying that?
Helping him bring eyes to his channel. Not so much the same when it comes to us. You guys are hearing it.
These ain't been to the joint. Miranda rights only kick in at the time of arrest, dummy.
Officer Coed said you were arrested, so
he's lying. I don't even know him.
I'm quite sure.
Go pull, look, then this is what you can do. Cash McElroy Jones, April 7, 1977. Go pull all my arrest history. Look, bro, I give you $100,000 on my daughter's name. Go pull my arrest history. If you show an arrest by that dude, any of them dates.
Well, give me my $100,000. We got
go pull it. Go pull it.
I don't know how well you guys know Porky, but if you know Porky the way we do, then you know he's pissed. If you want to make Porky mad, just ask him about CS2 back and get your popcorn ready.
You beating on your wife and
go pull it.
We got it. We running it tomorrow.
Bro, listen. Go and pull. This is what I want you to do. I want you to go and pull. Listen to me. Bro, you put in the trunk. You beat and put them in the trunk. Here we go. I got $100,000. Go pull my arrest history. It's public record. Listen to me.
Your wife.
You talked and walked.
Put that on power rule. You didn't beat your wife.
I ain't never beat my wife. On power rule, I ain't never beat my wife. Never.
Put that on power rule. You didn't have domestic abuse cases.
I got 3-4 of them.
Okay, put that on
But all right,
Paul
blood,
and get arrested for not finishing your domestic abuse case.
I never got arrested for that on Paul Root.
Man, you got
I ain't never had to do
in
no
the county
classes.
jail, you Chad.
Are you stupid? Put that on Fruitown Brim.
We got
Put that on Fruitown. Put that on Fruitown Brim that I got arrested. I ain't never had to do no classes.
We gonna do one at a time. So
I ain't never had to do no classes. And never had a felony. Misdemeanor, baby.
They arrested you
misdemeanor.
For you lying about
I had a misdemeanor. You know, you get too loud.
We gonna give you that.
I had a misdemeanor, bozo.
Look, we gonna run to work tomorrow anyway. So you got you can have
that.
Listen, no,
let's get to this
you
arrest.
You can have that till tomorrow.
I don't give a f. Everybody didn't call it domestic. I don't give a f about that. But listen, did your brother catch a domestic when he was scared to fight? Did your brother catch a domestic when he was scared to fight? Greg said Wack was never, ever an informant. He was a target.
Don't protect their confidential source. But we're not talking about that part.
Bro,
we're talking about the part where he
Bro, look, let's stop. That's the money. Here go the money. Look, hey, look, Ghost, won't you join in, Ghost? Ghost, I'll give you 50 out of 100. Don't pull my arrest record, Ghost. Hold on, bro. Slow down. You look, bro. This don't work with me. Ghost, this nigga just said I got arrested by that dude, right? Y'all got the date. Listen, hold on. You have the date. Anybody on the floor, I got 50,000. If you can go pull a date and show I got a... I'm waiting.
Well, look.
Broke ass. Why your teeth look like that, bro? Why your teeth look like that?
Paperwork is real.
Why does your teeth look like that? I thought you was a real ass... Why does your teeth look like that?
Look.
Why does your teeth look like that? Why is your brother sucking on the F&Y yard? Why you was lying to your floor? Why you had the whole nigga on your floor thinking your brother was a
Why are they referring to you as confidential source?
They never did that.
Mark Stevens.
Never did that. You created fake paperwork.
Yeah, Greg Caden just
he never said that.
One calling them on the phone call.
He never said that.
Bro, I got
he never said that.
Y'all gonna play the content?
We gonna never said that.
Hey,
what we say? Look, now let's bet. Now you gonna put this on your dead homies. Wait. Chuck got the content. You gonna put that on your dead homies. You gonna pay, right?
Content. We ain't got
no. Let's put the money on it.
He didn't say you was
5,000. I know you got 5,000, right?
Do
we got? Listen, bro. Do we have a bet of $5,000 that this man never said I was a confidential source?
Greg Caden said,
and we bet. And we bet. Yo, Chuck, I want to bet. This dude do a lot of whooping.
I gave it a shot. I came in and had the procedure done. To me, it was amazing because I don't think I ever.
Can we bet?
Run that content.
No, hold on. Can we bet first? Can we bet? Hold on, bro. Chuck, set the bet up. Chuck, I'm going to give you 10%, 20%. Can we bet? Hold on, bro. You doing a lot of screaming. Can we bet?
Let's bet.
No, I want to set the bet.
Y'all ready?
Hold on. No, we got to set the bet. Now, do we got to bet?
Run the content.
Oh, your debt? No.
I'm not playing no games with your rat ass.
Hold on, see? That's what I mean, Chuck. Chuck, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, look, we gonna play it. We gonna play it. Hey, dudes.
No, wait, Chuck. We got to get the bet. No, we gonna play it, but let's bet.
Shaking like a snitch at a game.
We already didn't win. We didn't win it 5 times.
We played it earlier.
We didn't play it, stupid. Now can we bet?
Because he just said Greg Caden didn't admit that first and foremost that the paperwork they talking about was authenticated. God. Second of all, he said
Greg Caden said I was a confidential source. That's what you said.
Greg Caden said you were the one on the phone call calling Mark Stevens to say.
That's wiretap. You said Greg said I was a confidential source. That's the bet, right?
The paperwork said that.
No, that's the fake work. Hey, yo, Chuck, did the just not say that?
The person
hold on, Chuck. Did this just not say Greg Caden said that?
Yeah, that's what the bet came about.
That Greg Caden said you were the person on the wiretap.
I don't care about that.
No, ain't nothing wrong with it. Wiretap, you don't know that. That ain't in your control.
Why is that person referred to as confidential?
No, you said Greg Caden. See, this when your little dumb fans get twisted. You just said Greg Caden said I was a confidential source.
Yeah, just play it real quick.
No. I want the bet.
I'm a mic up.
I want the bet though. Can we bet? Let's bet. You that broke? 5,000, bro. Punk 5,000.
Ain't no paperwork.
Greg never said I was a confidential source.
Ain't no paperwork referring to me as a confidential source.
It ain't no paperwork referring to me. You got fake paperwork. Where the other 13 pages came from with my name on it, with no document number.
I'm telling you the exact same.
Oh yeah, run the work. We all see you scared. Your mama's your brother in there PC'd up. Your daddy's a dope thing. So run it.
Let's get to the content.
Prices are blowing up, except on Kayak. Get cheaper flights this summer on Kayak. Search now.
For the best selection prices of flippable
nigga.
Built right. Xtras are better than one.
Run it.
Which one you want me to play, Chad?
The one y'all just played.
The Scandalous, the one I sent you, the Scandalous. Scandalous in LA.
Not that one.
Yeah, that's not it.
The other one.
Hold on.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. Today, we're going to let you guys hear what Greg Kading has to say about CS2 Back. You're going to hear Greg attempt to shield his confidential source, but you're also going to hear him place Wack directly in the CS2 driver's seat. I'll interject a little throughout the interview, just to point out a few things. Other than that, I'm going to just let it play. Tell me in the comment section what you think. Now, Greg, this isn't about you. This is about Wack. I understand you have to do what you got to do, but if he can bring you on Clubhouse to tell us all that stuff, I feel I should be able to ask some questions so the people can be informed. So again, this has nothing to do with you. This is about Wack.
Yeah, I get it. No, and again, I'm not trying to get in the middle of whatever bullshit is going on between Wack, whatever bullshit's going on with Starbucks. I don't give a fuck about that beef. Whatever it is, they'll figure it out. I'm just going to tell you investigatively, we would have listed Wack, Cash Jones, in our paperwork. He would have been like target one, and his phone would have been target one. And so when we were looking at him, we used particular language in our paperwork. So if we're writing the wiretap affidavit for his phone, we would say Cash Jones, also known as Wack. We're utilizing target number, whatever, which would be his phone. I think it was some 661 phone number. And those
same number you got right now.
Within the paperwork related to the investigation of Cash Jones, was he ever mentioned as a CS or in his He wasn't.
Okay. Now, Greg, we're
Bozo.
the case Stutterbox had against Shaquille O'Neal and the 7 Main Street Crips. When Wack brought you on Clubhouse, he asked you what would he have been referred to as in the paperwork.
Yo, this Black Savage Entertainment. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, man. Let's get it.
Was I referred to Wack as Jones? They have his back name. I don't know who the fuck Back is. I don't know. I know I've never had that moniker, but I don't know. Maybe it was some coded shit. Or how did you recall referring to me through all the paperwork when you guys were like listening in on my wiretaps, like saying, okay, this is Wack, this is Cash Jones on the wiretap. What was I referred to in your? Because I've never looked over that paperwork. Never had a need to. What was I referred to?
If Wack had nothing to do with Del Dog, Shaq, or any of the Main Street Crips, why would his name be being referred to in the paperwork at all?
So again, this is completely different investigation. We have to be real careful that we don't cross over these ideas, because when I said he would have been mentioned in the paperwork, if we're talking about Cash Jones's case, then we may have mentioned a CS, which would have been Stutterbox.
saying these things about Cash that we investigated. There's that. Now, if Cash is asking me if his name was in the Main Street case, no, it wasn't. Now, if Cash is asking me if his name was in the Main Street case, no, it wasn't.
So we all know that Greg is not being truthful when he says that. We can clearly see Wack's government name, Cash Jones, all in this case. Hey, Christopher Loves Boys, this shows you why you can't believe everything the police say. This also shows you that the police are protecting Wack, as they would any other confidential informant that's in good standing with them, unlike Stutterbox. But I want you to hear what Greg says right after he said Wack was not in the Main Street case at all.
There was no mention of Cash in the Main Street case. There was no mention of Cash in the Main Street case, other than when he's trying to get a hold of Mark Stevens and in order to tell him that the box has been compromised.
Yeah, and that's what the wiretap transcript said CS2 Back, or Wack, was calling Del Dog to do. Not Del Dog, but Mark Stevens.
See what you just did, though?
Yeah, I said Del Dog.
You said CS2 Wack. It doesn't say that, does it?
Yes, it does.
It doesn't say CS2
Back.
Yes, it says CS2 Back.
Okay, well, you know what you just said?
What did I say?
CS2 Back.
I meant CS2 Back.
Because in your mind, and bear with me, no offense here, but I think you've already come to the conclusion that that is Wack, and that's why that's such an easy mistake to make.
Well, the reason I think Wack is CS2 Back is because that's who Mark Stevens said he was talking to.
Nobody's disputing that. Nobody's disputing that Mark Stevens is saying that Wack is who he was talking to.
But he's saying that that's Back. He is saying that Back is Wack.
How does Mark Stevens put that together? Show me how Mark Stevens has anything to substantiate that Back is Wack.
In the paperwork they put him as Back, B-A-C-K. And I kept asking the lawyer, like, who the fuck is? I ain't talked to no Back. And they said, nah, that's Wack. But they put him at Back because he a plug. So it's Back. I said, oh, okay.
That don't even make sense.
What's up with this fake ass chopped up audio we're listening to, man?
Let him go.
Mute up. Move up, you white Mexican. Mute up.
So no offense to Mark, he doesn't know any better. That when we're writing official police reports, we don't play the game. We don't change language or change spelling because we are, part of the gang culture. Well, now we're not going to put Wack. We're going to put Back because he's a blood, not a Crip, and we don't. That's not how we operate. We don't. That's gang shit. We don't write as gangsters. We write as police officers and try to be as specific as possible.
Greg is saying they try to be as specific as possible, and that they don't do things like that. But we're all looking at a wiretap transcript where they did exactly that. They put a person named Back in the paperwork, and no one knows who Back is.
We don't change things in order to... So, if Mark Stevens is thinking that, oh man, the cops just put this in there this way because he's a blood, not a Crip, it's not how it works.
I hear you, Greg. But even without them doing that, the conversation with Mark Stevens and Del Dog did actually take place. And Mark Stevens is saying the person who called him looking for Del Dog's phone number was Wack. Mark said he doesn't know anyone named Back. So why would they put some fake person that Mark has never ever talked to in the transcripts?
No, I get that. See, we are totally in agreement. The conversation is Wack, obviously. The conversation is Wack, obviously. The explanation of Wack being Back, there's nothing to substantiate that other than...
Now I'm going to pause right here because I want to make sure you guys didn't miss what just happened. I told Greg that Mark Stevens said he doesn't know anyone named Back. So I asked Greg why would they put somebody in the paperwork that Mark Stevens doesn't know and has never ever spoken to in his life. I'm going to play it again so you can hear how he evades my question. I hear you, Greg. But even without them doing that, the conversation with Mark Stevens and Del Dog did actually take place. And Mark Stevens is saying the person who called him looking for Del Dog's phone number was Wack. Mark said he doesn't know anyone named Back. So why would they put some fake person that Mark has never ever talked to in the transcripts?
Where's Sky going?
I get that. See, we are totally in agreement. The conversation.
Where's Sky going? Oh,
obviously, the conversation.
All right, you going out there? Where y'all going?
But this explanation of Wack being back, that doesn't. There's nothing to substantiate that other than a misunderstanding of how the police write reports or a misunderstanding of a lawyer. Because I'm telling you, and I don't know how much more I can emphasize this. Josh Jones was not an informant on the Main Street case.
I'm with you on that. But you're agreeing that in the transcripts we have, it's Wack that Mark and Dell are talking about in the conversation they're having, right?
Yes. And I think Wack admits that. And I think Wack admits that. But this whole thing with that, it was just CS2, typically just left alone, CS2, because the investigators all know who CS2 is.
But in a wiretap, aren't they supposed to type exactly what they hear the person say?
But that's not what you're reading. You're not reading. Pardon me, I'm getting so the conversation is there. You can see the conversation, right?
Right. And they're using his name as they're talking. The boy back wants your phone number. The person who transcribed the wiretap is typing that Mark is saying back. But Mark is saying that he was not saying back. He was saying Wack. And you already agreed that these guys are talking about Wack right here. But it's just using the name back until the last paragraph. In the last paragraph, Mark Stevens actually says the Wack boy.
Okay, so he's talking about Wack. There is no back. There is no back.
There is no
So
back.
there you have it. Greg Kading says Del Dog and Mark Stevens are talking about Wack in the wiretap transcripts. And at the same time, he is saying Wack isn't back. He said there is no back. When I asked him why would they put the name of some fake person in the paperwork, who Mark Stevens didn't know, he didn't answer me. Hey, somebody hit Compton Rick Rock up and tell him that he should remix that Ain't No Bumpton joint. Tell him to name the remix Ain't No Back. Because Greg Kading said there's no back. If Greg is saying there is no back, but the conversation being had in the wiretap is about Wack, then this shouldn't read CS2 back. It should actually say CS2 Wack. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Bang!
And if you...
There you go.
Check this out now. Scandalous Los Angeles TV. I'm gonna talk like you talk in your video using the AI voice, because for some I'm cool in that.
Hey, we done, man. CS2.
Tough calls.
Yes. He tried to say that wasn't him. Greg Kading admit that was him. Mark Stevens admits that was him. CS2 back should have said, the work should have said CS2 Wack. Look, hit that like button on y'all way in. I'm with the family. We're going to do the family thing. So until then, everybody stay tuned. Turn on them notifications. Hit that bell. Tomorrow, you're going to get a notification in your email when I'm live. We're going live twice tomorrow, so be tuned in. We got the content. We out.